It's a new episode of The Kick Out. I go by the name of Ryan Skillet.
What's going on? This is DJ Ace.
It's me, your favourite homegirl, Nikki.
Hey, we got Ashton in the building. What's up, Ashton?
And I'm Ashton. Nice to meet you all.
And we got our special guest today, Kinetic. Thank you for joining us, my brother.
Thank you for having me. Good to be here, bro.
It's good to see you, man.
I'm here, innit?
There you go. Royal Rumble week, where?
It's Royal Rumble week. Before we actually talk about Royal Rumble, let's have a little introduction to Ash. Ashton, tell us a little bit about yourself. You come from the land of acting, right? You're
Yeah, I'm an actor, performer, writer. I've been touring for the last 2 years, and I really wanted. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? And I'm just glad to be here because we've been doing Zooms.
Yes, we
and
have.
I'm finally here.
Yeah, we finally got you on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
And you've been a WWE lifer, right? All your
Yeah,
life.
since 1995.
Do you remember the first match?
Well,
Wrestling match you got that got you into wrestling?
yeah, the Royal Rumble 2007, Undertaker.
And Rey Mysterio? Well,
When Undertaker
won.
Yeah, and
Was Undertaker Shawn Michaels in the final?
Yeah, and I was glued from there. Yeah.
Okay.
But before, I watched wrestling before that, but that's when I was like, this is life.
Do you have a Mount Rushmore? We asked everybody a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Undertaker is on my Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Yeah. Bryan Danielson,
Okay.
Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
Okay.
and The Rock.
That's a good top
Yeah.
four.
That's a good one.
Kinetic, welcome back to the Kick Out, man. How you been, bro?
I am well. I'm alive.
You're like one of the most busiest people I've ever met.
Yeah, man. Money I for make, food I for yam. No.
I call you Mr. No Days Off. That's what I call you.
Yeah, man. I was actually very honoured that you called me that because it's like sometimes
Some people don't see the work.
they don't see it.
Even
but
though
you
you
see
post that, you do something every day, they still don't care. Yeah, I know. What you been working on?
What have I been working on? So I've been working on a few podcast pilots that are going to get announced
You can't
real
really talk
soon.
about that, obviously.
I can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
But a couple of pilots. I've done a wrestling pilot, which is quite interesting.
Awesome.
It's like, I can tell you about that one. It's just a 10-minute pilot. So when you hit snooze on your phone, random, it's 9 minutes until the snooze goes off. So we've done a podcast that tells you everything that happened in wrestling the day before in 9 minutes.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
so-
a brilliant idea,
good.
Kinetic.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what we're working on. Got a couple of audio documentaries coming out, hip hop stuff. Can't
Awesome.
announce, but we'll tell you off the mic. But
Yeah.
I'm busy, man. Money
I'm
off the
so
mic.
happy to hear that, man. Ace, you mentioned it. Royal Rumble season.
Yeah, week.
I mean, I could ask you how you guys are doing. Sorry, I didn't.
It's fine,
Yeah.
I'm
How
fine.
are you,
I
Nikki?
know the cheese.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Happy to be here as always.
Thank you for always being here. And Ace, how are you?
Say, man, I'm good. Good week.
Good.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about the Rumble this weekend.
Yeah, same here. I like how the build they haven't really told us much about the build. You can't really know. You don't know where it's going, really.
Anything can happen in this Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And I think it's harder. It's the hardest one, I think, to have a prediction for.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think so. Definitely. Let's start off the top of the show with Saturday Night Main Event. Let's go to you first, Ash. What was your thoughts of Saturday Night Main Event? Did you enjoy the show?
Well, I think Saturday Night Main Event has, for me, I think it's a bit of a glorified house show.
Right.
I mean, everything on there was really predictable with Jey Uso and Gunther. I mean, I enjoyed the match, and people going on about Jey Uso's spear. I mean, go over it. But and the thing with Sheamus and Braun Breaker,
Yeah, that was a good match.
that was a really good match.
Yeah.
That was a really good match, and when is Sheamus going to win that Intercontinental?
But that's what we will
Championship?
talk about later on. What did you think of the show, man? What did you think of Saturday Night Main Event?
I'm a nostalgia merchant, so Saturday night was one of the first shows I watched when I first got into wrestling. You remember when Sid Justice turned on Hulk Hogan? It was Saturday Night Main Event. You remember?
Yeah.
By the way, Sid Vicious was the only white man with a Jericho. Anyway, just the nostalgia. It was great to see Jesse the Body.
Yeah.
Because he's been out for a minute. I love what he said about if you're a Steiner, 2 + 2 = 5.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I love Jesse Ventura's off the cuff commentary.
and it's coming from a real place.
And he's sending shots to the government.
Everyone gets it.
Everybody's just getting it.
But yeah, I feel the same as Ashton. I feel it's a house show with the lights turned on brighter and the volume is up, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily blown away. It's not life changing, but it was a good event to watch, and it just kind of made me reflect on my wrestling journey. Like, bro, you've been watching this for a minute.
Yeah, man.
I enjoyed it.
Shout outs to the legends that was in attendance: Alondra Blaze, Mark Henry, Ted DiBiase
It was good to see him
with the suit,
Yeah, and he still got the laugh.
and of course Hacksaw Jim Duggan. It was good to see him.
He's still alive. That's good,
All right. Well, I think it kicked off with Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Nikki, what did you think of this match?
First of all, I told you, Rhea Ripley. I don't know. I just get so tired of the both of them. Rhea
You're not on the Rhea Ripley train, no?
I can't lie. Okay, I'm just tired. That's it. That's all I have to give. I'm just tired of them two. Like, yeah, I'm just tired. It was kind of boring. That I just watched it in a clip, but I don't know. I was bored of it.
Do you agree with this sentiment?
Yeah, I think there's like only so many times we can watch like these two go at it, and we've been seeing it for the last few years. And I think how stacked the ladies roster is, we can build up some other opponents for Rhea Ripley now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was a solid match, man.
I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, and I think
I enjoyed the match.
you kind of knew where it was going. You knew how it was going to end.
Yeah.
It was all right. I wasn't offended.
I wasn't offended.
Kinetic, were you into the Braun Breaker Sheamus match
Yeah.
for the IC title?
Yeah, loved it. So, the IC belt's my favourite belt. I know what time it is when it comes to the IC belt. I'm a big fan of Braun Breaker. Love the lineage.
Yeah.
The Steiner aura.
Yeah.
And Sheamus, Sheamus is like the best postman ever. Just always delivers. And I really like...
It's true.
I really
Okay.
like this whole... Because I didn't realise it until they said it, that the IC belt is the only one he hasn't won.
Yeah, he's won every other belt apart
I
from
was
that.
like, yo. So now I love the fact that that's now going to be a storyline. I hope it's a storyline angle. That
I think
it's
it
the
will
last
be.
piece of the puzzle for
Yeah.
him to be like the Grand Slam, put him in the Hall of Fame. Because I wasn't a big Sheamus fan when he first landed.
Yeah.
But over the years,
Nah, he's good. Yeah.
manners.
Ash, do you think he should ever win the IC title, or it should be a thing where he's chasing it but he never quite get there?
No, I think he definitely should win the IC title. It's been like 4 years he's been chasing it, and when I was watching Sheamus years ago, I did not care.
You're not invested, no.
No,
Really?
but when he was against John Cena, I was like, who's this guy? And then he did the stuff with his hair.
Yeah.
But then like he's
Yeah.
having, as he says, banger after banger after banger after banger.
And his personality's grown as well.
I
throughout the
would
time.
love it if he faced Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. That's why I was a bit gutted that it was at Saturday night's main event, because I'm feeling like if it's happening there, it's not happening at WrestleMania.
Ace.
I think he should just continue to chase it. I don't think he should get it yet. I think it's good that he's kind of got something to keep working to. I think after he's done it, then what's next for Sheamus? It would be like, okay, I've done everything. So I think, yeah, let's continue to have him chase it. I don't think he should win it yet. I think let's drag this out. Maybe not this continuous. Don't continue to have this feud, but eventually come back to the IC talk with Sheamus.
Would you like to see Sheamus?
I would love to see him win it, because Sheamus has been on like this. When I think about it, it's like a roller coaster. Like, there was a time where he was on this really long losing streak, and then all of a sudden, when did he win the Royal Rumble? 2012,
Yeah.
and then the whole thing at WrestleMania, he was on a great high, and then it's true. I can't lie. It sounds a bit silly, but the hair thing really annoys me. Because it was like one day I said, what's going on here? And I was just like, stop with this foolishness. And I don't like seeing wrestlers go on that roller coaster that Sheamus has had. It's like, okay, losing streak, real high, mid somewhere, low somewhere, and now he's back in our review. Like, should he do this or not? I think he should. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Hey, let's talk about I think we could all agree this was the highlight of the event. Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. Yeah. Tell me what you think about your thoughts on Jacob Fatu.
He's just too. I said it last week. He's just too sick. He's just like, he is ready.
Yeah, he is.
And I think they have to just really be careful about how they place him, especially with all of them like main eventers, the top guys that are at the moment. You kind of don't want him involved, but you also understand that he could be involved. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, where do we go with him? They made him look absolutely like a beast, man. I love the blood. I love that he put Braun Strowman down. He looks believable.
The moonsaults.
The bare moonsaults. He looks so off scripted. Like he wasn't supposed to do that many. Like he's amazing. I can't wait to see what they do with him.
Future's bright for Jacob Fatu, Kinetic.
Yeah, man. Listen, you know when you grow up in the hood, yeah? Like we as people who grow up in certain places, we know when someone is to be left alone.
Yeah.
They don't need to say nothing to you.
Yeah.
You see Jacob Fatu,
he definitely
leave him
will.
alone.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah.
him alone. His energy, his aura, like I was saying to my wife when I was watching it, I like wrestling that makes my body hurt when I watch it. He does that. He does that. And the fact that the whole family, like, he's just the latest one, there's more coming.
I know.
Bad man.
I feel like, I think Ace is right. I think he is ready. I think he's a bona fide main eventer going forward. But quick question before we move on. How should they book Solo's return? I want to go to you first, Nikki. When he comes back and joins the Bloodline, should it be should we still see a Jacob Fatu that's loyal to Solo and saying I love you, Solo, or should it be should Jacob be the one running the ship, and Solo might have to take a back seat?
We kind of touched on this last time. I think Jacob should stay in his own lane.
You think so?
Yeah, cause a ruckus. Like, cause a ruckus because, like, him, like, for example, him versus Braun, 2 massive heavyweights, he needs to stay in that lane. So,
okay.
No loyalty around here.
So, yeah. So
for that situation.
So Solo's gone?
Yeah. Nah, that out here.
I get you. Ashton, do you agree with this?
Yeah, I completely agree. Jacob Fatu's like outshone
Yeah.
Solo so much, and there's just no, to me. So Jacob Fatu is what Solo should have become the last couple of years.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I just love.
true.
I agree
Jacob
with that.
Fatu. He's like Umaga.
Yeah,
Incarnate.
he's definitely a Umaga
Yes.
incarnate. Yeah, incarnate. But what I would like, though, I would like to see, you know how the history of booking Samoan wrestlers in WWE, they're not really booked as the most intelligent wrestlers. It would be good to kind of book Jacob as that conniving.
Yeah.
No. Solo,
Intelligent man,
you're in charge, Solo, of course, but he's the one
Yeah.
secretly running the ship.
Yeah.
You know, he lost to Ulafala to Roman Reigns, so maybe a lot of respect's lost there between the current bloodline with Solo, but they're still pretending that he's the main guy, but Jacob's the one really, and then it'll take time before he turns on Solo. I don't think they should do it straight away. I think it should be a slow build, and they show the intelligence of Jacob.
I think I wanted to just point the mic skills, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
little speech he always does before they come out.
Yeah.
Like, that's not easy. That's
Nah,
live, like, and he's not even reacting to a crowd. He's just saying stuff, like, and he doesn't even have to make sense. You just believe what he's saying.
He's a reformed goon.
You know what I'm saying?
Goon of a job.
I love that Michael Cole mentioned his criminal
Yeah,
past
he was
as well.
in jail
Yeah,
before.
I felt a
all
bit
that.
strange about it, but
Why? I think it's good. Because it's
selling
real.
the character.
Because it's real.
I hear that. But if he had a degree, they wouldn't mention he had a degree.
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't do it.
All right, let's get into the world heavyweight title match: Gunther versus Jey Uso. Ace, let's go with you. What did you think of this match, man?
I thought it was a good match, man. I think Jay he's been having decent matches. I think what is good about what they did was you actually believed he could actually do it. And I think we all went into the match going, yeah, there's no way they're going to change. This is going to change hands on Saturday night's main event. But the deeper into the match you got, you're like, raw, man's actually going to do this thing. And you got to the line. Obviously he didn't. But yeah, I was ready to see Gunther lose, if I'm totally honest. I'm over it.
You over it?
I'm way over
Do you know
it.
what? Yeah, I didn't see that match. I didn't see it, but then the build up on Monday night. Yeah, I thought of Ace the whole time, and I'm sorry, I can't watch that guy seriously. I can't watch.
It's about Jay- Gunther.
Yeah, I can't watch him seriously anymore because of Ace. I thought it was so funny. Like, I was just giggling, and it was just you in mind
He's not
because
a
I know
champion,
you're just
man,
not feeling him as a
unfortunately.
champion,
He's
and it's
not.
true. Like, the energy. I said this last time. The energy with him is just not there. But then. Was Jay really gonna win on Saturday? No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
But that's going to be
believed it,
interesting to see where they're going with Jay. I've got a little prediction, but we'll talk about that. Kanek, are you sold on Gunther being world champion at the moment?
Yeah. I mean, the whole suit. It just doesn't feel natural to me. Like, I believe him as a wrestler, but I don't enjoy his promos.
No.
I don't like cocky / corporate.
Gunther.
No, just go in there and slap man up.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
here for. Just slap man up, make their chests wail up, and that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? Jey Uso, I know you didn't ask me about him. I just don't believe him.
Why
I'm
is
not
that?
a fan.
Because he's a bit too is it the
the
yeet stuff?
what is
The yeet
that?
stuff.
Too
The yeet
animated.
stuff.
What is that?
The yeet, yeah.
What
yeah.
what is it?
No.
What does it mean?
No, I posted this. I'm like, this guy's having a free concert every week.
But, I mean,
Like,
I'm asking a question. What does it mean? I'm 42 innit? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, bruv.
Yeet.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not the truth, man. He's not the truth.
Well, let's talk about that first segment on Raw. It was Seth Rollins came to the ring. Did he kick it off?
Yeah.
Yes.
He did. He kicked off Raw, come down to the ring, and he was cutting a promo, and then he gets cut off by Gunther. Gunther comes down, and there's a little war of words between the two of them. And what was Gunther kind of trying to say, basically? He was trying to say that he doesn't think Seth's going to win the Rumble or something, or
it was more so like, you know, Seth was saying, I'm going to win the Rumble, I'm going to dash every man out. And he came out and said, you know, please win the Rumble.
Yeah.
So you can come to WrestleMania, I can show you what time it is.
Yeah, that's what that's good.
Essentially.
And then Logan Paul shows up,
Oh my days.
which I was just like, I didn't think it was needed.
Okay.
He was the most believable of the three.
But he
Are you
did cut.
joking?
He
He was
he
right.
Did, he
Like,
did cut a good promo.
He got the most heat out of all three of them. He had the
He
the
couldn't
most,
talk at one point,
the
right?
most
The
impactful.
boos?
He
Yes,
had
it
the
was
most
loud.
impactful
Again, I
part.
posted that as well. I said these boos are
So
so
loud.
wild.
It reminded me of
Like,
the boos that Rick Rude used to get in his heyday. Like, can't talk.
But there is booze. There's different reasons why there's a loud
yeah.
set of booze though, because a lot of
Will-
people generally don't like him as a person. So
Will Logan Paul be a world champion this year?
I don't think so.
That'd be a big mistake for them.
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
think,
I
that
don't
would
even
work.
want to see that. The fact that he's even talking about Royal Rumble, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? How did we get here with somebody like Logan Paul? How did we get here? I feel like it's something that they tried out, and it's past his expiry date, and nobody wants to tell him to go. That's what it feels like.
No, I think he still has main event matches in him. Like in regards to.
please.
I think he might even hold another title. I don't think it'll be the world heavyweight title.
He might win the world heavyweight title, but not the WWE.
I think that would be the biggest mistake because it already looks like the secondary title. I know it is,
It is.
but it will look super if Logan Paul wins it.
What?
It will just downgrade it.
Because Raw was at Atlanta, we had cameo appearances from
All the rappers.
ATL rappers such as Little Baby,
Chainz.
Little Yachty, Quavo, 2 Chainz, Killer Mike. Killer Mike was there. I was thinking they could have done a little section for wrestlers from Atlanta. So like Goldberg,
Okay.
Lita.
AJ Styles.
Is he from Atlanta?
He's from Georgia.
He's from Georgia. He's from Georgia.
Georgia,
He's
Georgia,
actually,
yeah.
AJ would, but he's part of the roster, isn't he?
Okay.
Talking about legends like Finley.
Finley.
Is he not Irish?
He's Irish. And Jake the Snake Roberts.
Hey, what?
And Jake the Snake.
That's a bad idea, mate.
Yeah. You know WWE's Raw viewership on Netflix has gone down by 49%.
49. Excuse me.
Yeah,
49%?
Apparently that's what I read on the dirt sheets. Obviously WWE is not going to mention that, but
No, that's clapped, you know.
I know.
49%.
He said that's
No,
crap.
that's clapped. Yeah. That's not good.
49%.
That's a lot, you know.
That is
I'm not
bad for
surprised, though.
business.
I'm not surprised.
Really?
I'm not surprised either.
Yeah.
My mate who like never watches wrestling, I told him watch the first episode on Netflix, and he was like, he watched it and he couldn't get halfway through it
Yeah.
because he was like, they keep explaining things to me and they keep telling me that it's on Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it just got to the point, and it's like 3 hours as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Viking Raiders versus Judgment Day. And let's talk about that injury that JD McDonough suffered. Nikki, when you watched this, did you think they should have stopped the match?
Absolutely. Are you just... But then you see that match, and do you know what? I'm just so childish, and I laugh at stupid things.
Right.
Like the way, what's his name? Pat was just like calling the guy's name McDonough. It made me think of like, you see when I'd be like McDonald's, like. So imagine I'm just sitting there by myself, just giggling. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
I'm just so immature like that.
So for those who don't know what we're talking about, so
Yeah.
he went and did a moonsault to the outside of the ring on one of the Viking Raiders, and then his head whiplash and hit the back of the back of his head hit the announce table, and now the announce tables are not like they're no longer the paper tables that you go through now. It's like they're reinforced tables now. So he wasn't concussed. He continued the match and he actually smashed
was
it.
scary.
He kept doing all the
Yeah.
crazy spots,
Yeah.
He cracked his ribs.
but he cracked his ribs and he punctured a lung.
Hmm?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
punctured a lung. Yeah.
Crazy.
And he passed out after the match was done. He passed
Passed
out
out.
backstage. So, first
Soldier.
question for you. I'll ask for you: the days of a wrestler soldiering it on after an injury, keep continuing the match even though they're really injured. Should that?
No,
be
put
put
that
to
to
an
bed.
end? Yeah.
Put that to bed. I cringe. Some of the stuff I grew up watching, I cringe when I see it now. So injuries like that, I cringe just because I look at the world a bit different in the sense of, yes, they're entertaining us and we enjoy it, but they're human beings and they have families. They've got kids, they've got wives, and it's all about the quality of life after this.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't soldier on. But on the flip side of things, we're now in a time where like medical science, they get the best care, etc., so they can live longer. But stuff like that, I don't care to see it. I don't celebrate it, and I don't scream one more match like these people. Like, you know, Hall of Fame. You see someone come on with one leg and they're screaming one more match. Like, you know, the man's got one leg in it. Like, be quiet, innit? So yeah,
But would you not say, Ace, that they were probably willing to stop stop him being part of the match because he said I'm okay, and then the doctor said, yeah, I think he's okay.
Yeah, because it seems like it.
Yeah. I know Michael Cole was fuming at the table. He was like, get some people out here.
Yeah.
Really?
Because he was
He was
out
saying it
for a
from
while
one
and
side.
nobody was coming down. And Michael Cole was saying, get some people down here now.
He's a soldier. Cause,
Yeah, he smashed it.
I mean, yeah. It looked very scary.
Yeah,
the way
it
his
was
head
a bad
flew back.
bump.
It was a very
Crowd
very
gave him
bad
a
bump.
standing ovation when he got back into the match.
Yeah.
He ended the match great. Great ending. Carlito came in and you're thinking, oh, this might be a title change here. Judgment Day might win the belts. But no, Viking Raiders retain. And so they should. I think they should keep the titles a bit longer. Okay, let's talk about something else that kind of annoyed me on Raw this week. So backstage, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston talked about how Xavier's from Atlanta, obviously. So they were making this little thing with the lady backstage. I can't remember her name now. And they were like, oh, the son of Atlanta's here. And she kept saying different wrestlers like Cody Rhodes and and she's no, Xavier Woods, I'm the son of Atlanta. Anyway, he was like, I've got tickets for my family to be ringside while we'll have this match against Rey Mysterio. I was like, okay. And then obviously the family took ages to show up. But one thing I did like, I would rate, was Xavier's heel work was really good against Rey. He actually wrestled dastardly and he looked like a convincing heel and he was cheating and that was all good. But what upset me is when the family shows up and then Xavier comes out and says, oh, guys, hey, I'm so glad you're here. And then they show the New Day sock shirts and then Xavier does the worst acting of being angry at his sister and his mum and dad. Oh,
It's because they were
believe it."
smiling.
And his sister was smiling. And then he goes into the ring and he loses to Rey Mysterio. Why are they losing? What is going on? I thought this heel turn was going to be something special for Xavier Woods and Kofi. Ashton, have they ruined this?
I reckon they're just longing it out and seeing what's happening with Big E. Like, it feels like when they had that split, maybe Big E was cleared at that time, and maybe something's happened since then, because it's just they're just longing it out.
So you don't think Big E's going to show up at Royal Rumble?
I mean, I'd love it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that they haven't won a match
Yeah.
since they've turned heel.
Yeah.
That's
And I
just
also
weird
don't.
booking.
I also don't know what will happen if Big E does return. Like,
Yeah.
do we want to see a 2-on-1, or do we? Do we want to see a 2-on-1 match against Big E?
Ryan thinks that Big E's going to show up at the Rumble and eliminate Kofi.
Why you
and
have to throw me under the
Xavier.
bus like that? That's what I predicted 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I predict that now. I did think that.
Yeah.
I still could be right, but I don't know. Now I think you might be onto something. I think they might be delaying something.
Yeah.
It does seem a bit strange. And Big E was on the new Spider-Man cartoon.
I was just about
That
to say,
doesn't give me hope that he's coming back.
he was on a red carpet
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
I
day,
don't know
was
if
he
he's
not?
coming back.
He does a lot of TV stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's coming back.
That
You don't
cartoon
think- you
TV
don't
money
think
is
so?
different, you know.
I don't
It's
think he's coming
different.
back.
With the TV money.
Oh, the TV money different.
God.
It's different.
But he's doing TV money anyway. He's on Raw every week.
No, it's different
now
though.
they're paying for his
It's
brand.
Marvel. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Marvel's crazy. Yeah.
Please.
So what did you guys figure this? Did you guys?
No, I was gonna say that segment was a bit racist as well, yeah, because it was, no, because it was like the black family. Because you see when the camera went
And they were
there,
late.
I can't laugh. Thinking you lot are dragging this out. It's not even funny. And then I was like, oh wait, his family's late. I was like,
Late.
that's a
I know.
bit
That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
When Pat McAfee interviewed them afterwards as well, and they're like,
was so awkward.
and you can tell the sister's not interested like Xavier Woods is, and it's like, so why are you upset with your brother? Well, he was a good guy.
Yeah, no, he's a bad guy.
guy. I'm like, is this 1993? This is what it feels
The family let him down.
Yeah, the family
They let
did
him
it
down.
well.
They let him down.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
it
God.
just wasn't worth bringing him down, to be honest.
And
I think Kofi's family did a better job when Kofi's family
Yeah.
was upset with him.
I was gonna say he needs to grow that moustache back.
Yeah. I think this is all
Now.
comedy. I think at the moment that their whole thing is just about getting laughs and booze.
It's not good, man.
I mean, we'll see where it goes.
Speaking of
Let 'em
laughs,
cook.
did you guys laugh at Jey Uso's entrance this week?
Oh man, he was so tired.
So he came out with Quavo and he's doing his classic
No, but I knew Quavo was
day
gonna come out.
one-ish,
He
just
was-
me,
he
Us
was
entrance.
knackered.
And then by the time he was done, because he was just, you know what was also funny as well, because obviously Quavo was giving him the co-sign and he's doing the entrance with him and then, hey, and he goes to the announce table and he's like looks at the rappers on the front row and he's hoping they're gonna get involved and then he's looking at him, staring at him like, continue. But he was so out of breath,
He was
man.
knackered.
He was done.
He's doing that thing when he's leaning over and
He's
holding
leaning
on,
over,
holding,
he's
holding on to
hugging
his
them,
jeans.
Holding off a dear life.
It's like, I needed that, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
He really took the breaths in between. Like we
He was
knew what was
done.
happening.
Thank y'all. I rock with y'all. Like, yeah, he was finished. Bianca Belair and Naomi had a good match with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yep.
Quick steal.
Yeah, how does it end again?
The win.
Raquel and Liv won, right?
Yeah, did it leave
Dominic
like,
Mysterio
Interfered.
Came-
interfered. Yeah,
This was a good match though. It was actually they were given time.
yeah.
It's a good, nice paced match. You didn't like it?
No, I just hate Naomi's wig.
Okay.
Yo.
Sorry, I really, it was really irritating me. I'm sorry. That's such a woman thing on the to say, but I really hate that wig. Sorry, Naomi, I love you really. Okay.
Yeah. Kai Sanat is Kai. I'm saying his
Kai
name wrong.
Cenat.
Kai Sanat. Kai Sanat was on Raw.
And he called out Speed.
So WrestleMania,
I don't want that. I know that
it's gonna happen.
it's
Isn't
not
it?
my company.
I'm
but-
tired. I'm tired.
Do you know what?
The influencers getting involved in
Yeah,
wrestling.
go on.
I'm just tired. Why are you here? Just why? Why? Like, my thing is, don't you have enough money? Like, why are you here?
But
Honestly,
they're being invited down though.
Say no.
I know.
Just because someone invite, just say no.
They're not gonna say no.
And then Ricochet has to leave, and these people get to go to WrestleMania.
No, it's
Are you
true.
mad?
No, it's true.
It's an insult, bruv.
because I saw on socials before I actually watched it. I'm a huge Kai Cenat fan. I really do like him, but you don't need to be there.
You don't
It's
need
true.
to be
it's
there.
Not every invitation you need to accept.
Every time I leave my house or turn on my phone, you're there. Like, why?
Yeah, because we're still getting over Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like, please don't come and insert yourself here.
What did you guys think of the promo of Paul Heyman and Drew McIntyre? So Paul Heyman comes down and announces that Roman Reigns is the cover star of the 2025 W2K25 video game. And what else was he saying? He was just saying that he's going to win the Royal Rumble probably,
Yeah.
and just bigging himself, bigging up Reigns. Then Drew McIntyre comes down and says he's the reason why the Bloodline exists because he defeated Brock Lesnar that sent Heyman packing, only to come back to find Reigns and develop this Bloodline feud. And then Cody came out. No, what happened after that?
No, Cody didn't come out, but Drew was saying, like, tell your boy I'm going to chuck him over the rope.
Oh, Sami Zayn, right?
And
Yeah,
we
they
all
had
thought it was
Sami
Roman
Zayn for the
Reigns.
match.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, CM Punk.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
was
Yeah,
really
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good line. I like that line. But then didn't Sami Zayn come
Sami
out?
Zayn
Yeah, the
and...
match, yeah.
Yeah, had a match.
Yeah.
Drew won. Apparently, Sami Zayn has a really bad streak against Drew McIntyre.
Like
apparently.
10
Yeah.
They said
10-0.
10-0. It's embarrassing.
I didn't really,
That's embarrassing.
They said
10-0, bruv.
Yeah, they said it
10-0.
on the
Nil
commentary.
point.
They're gonna build that to something though, eventually.
That's not going to be a Mania match, is it? Surely?
No, but no.
It might be.
That would be
No.
ridiculous.
I think that's gonna be when Sami finally wins the title. It'll be against Drew McIntyre.
You think Sammy's going to win the title?
I hope
Eventually,
so.
he
I
will.
hope so.
He will, 100%.
I hope so.
100%.
He deserves it.
Okay.
Eh?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Yeah, he does. He does deserve
He's
it.
I
putting
don't think he
work.
doesn't deserve it, but I just don't think he will at the moment.
He will, he will.
I think he's way
Eventually.
down the line.
He just
Not-
needs
not
to.
saying this year.
He need a trim. He need a trim. When you win it, get a nice fade. But yeah, he should win it.
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah, same.
I root for him.
So that happens, and then so after that match, did Drew attack Sami, and then Cody came? No, Kevin Owens came out, right? Kevin Owens came out,
I'm trying to remember.
and then
you know.
Cody came out,
This is really bad that you don't remember.
and then Cody came out, and then there was a haluva kick on Cody, right?
Which was an
A mistake.
It was an accident.
Again.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then Sami Zayn's like, oh, I didn't mean it. And then Kevin Owens is like, yeah, you got my back. You got
Yeah,
my
yeah.
back. Yeah. Kevin's like, oh, thanks for that.
And he just
'Cause they
bopped
got
off.
their match. They got their match at Royal Rumble. And then Cody's left in the ring and he's a bit dazed. And then he picks up the mic and he's cutting a promo. And then CM Punk comes out. And this promo was incredible, man. Like,
CM Punk can talk up the things.
they both,
Yes.
both of them can, though.
Yeah.
Cody and CM Punk, I think they're the best talkers in,
But
in the
when
business.
CM Punk talks,
Yeah, it's
you
crazy.
feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like, is he serious? Like, if he spoke to me like that after that, I'll be like, did you mean that? Who told you that? Why do you know so much?
And he
innit?
goes deep as well.
Yeah, he's
He goes
petty. He's got the
deep.
petty gene. He's
This
a West
was
Indian
good.
deep down.
This was nice because this was like a continuation of their promo they had last year in January before Royal Rumble, and where Cody cut that promo saying that everything that you said that you were going to do in your bucket list when you left WWE, I did it, and now Punk is saying, oh, I'm your friend, but I'm going to stab you in the front, not behind your back. So it's good, but I don't know because this is bringing the conversation. Do you believe that Punk and Cody are going to main event Mania?
I think it's a red herring.
I think it is too.
But I do think CM Punk and Cody Rhodes will main event
A Mania
a Mania
next year
together.
against each other.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I saw it, it excited me.
Yeah.
To see them like face to face and going at it, I was like, yeah, okay, I would have this for Mania.
Yeah.
I think CM Punk's gonna win the Rumble anyway.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think so too. But I also have another prediction. Should we just get into it?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
You think Jey Uso is gonna
I
win?
think Jey Uso might
Really?
win. Yeah. And I think this is when Jey Uso finally beats Gunther. Because you have to remember, Punk can still Punk can still main event.
On the other side.
He can still main event Mania.
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't have to win WrestleMania for that.
So you think Jey Uso versus Gunther?
Now that I'm thinking about this, this sounds really bad.
I'll be honest with you now. If Jey Uso wins the Rumble, I'm gonna be very upset.
It would be very
It'll
like
be Yeet City. Nah, bro.
Yeet City.
Nah,
I don't
turn
see
off the
that
telly, man.
happening.
Nah, he don't deserve it, man.
I could see them doing it just so they have the optic of the stadium going nuts for it.
really.
Oh, for
Yeah,
crying
that's
out loud.
That's
like,
what I
you
was
see the
thinking.
video
That's
package
exactly what I'm
already,
thinking.
like, I'm saying.
That's what I'm thinking. That won't be the main event of WrestleMania. That'll just be a World Heavyweight match at Mania.
They might open with that match.
Yeah.
My spirit can't take him.
Because Jey needs
It's a
to win.
good call.
He needs
It's a
to win.
good
He
call.
needs to win a big one this year.
I just don't think
because
he'll
he'll
win
be
the
eating
Rumble.
for nothing.
But
Basically.
I do think Punk might have to win Rumble too.
I'd love to
I don't
see him
think they
win it.
could gamble on next year. Do you know what I mean?
He'll be
It might have
tired.
to be Punk versus
But you're
Cody.
right. Punk doesn't need to win the Rumble
Yeah,
to
Punk
main
doesn't win
event.
it.
no. And I don't know. I doubt John Cena's going to win it. John Cena
No.
will be in the last four.
I don't think John Cena's gonna win.
That I think he might.
You think he'll win it?
You think we Cena Cody?
I think so. Yeah.
Cena.
I think it
Cena,
just,
Cena Cody does need to happen.
yeah. It's
Cody needs to-
it's his last Rumble. It's on Netflix. The build to WrestleMania. You've got casual people watching. The best person to keep people watching up until WrestleMania is John Cena.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't 100% want it to happen, but I think that's
Do you guys think this is hinting a slowly build heel turn for Cody?
Really?
I think
no.
so. You know.
I would never have even thought that.
I think it's brewing.
It's
I
definitely
don't
brewing.
think a lot of people.
I'm catching it.
You see heel Cody Rhodes. It's a
gonna be- it's gonna be
different
different
gravy.
level, bro. Different gravy,
Especially at the
bro.
level that he's at now,
Right.
because before he was such a great heel, like he annoyed everyone.
Yes,
he
yes.
irritated. There was even, I think, a Twitter page for him, like for his heel turn. There was a Twitter page, like when Twitter was twittering, and he's so good at it. But then he had that. It's the long break that has made us love Cody Rhodes again. If there wasn't that long break, we don't know if we'll have this Cody. Yeah.
Why can't Punk turn heel? Can you not see that happening?
No, that could happen too.
I think that's more likely than Cody, in my opinion.
Interesting.
I still don't.
We'll see.
I still don't have a prediction.
I think a Cody Reigns part 3 needs to happen down the line.
Down the line, yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
think when that does happen, Reigns won't be heel. I think Cody will be heel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're going to turn the tables.
Okay.
Just to touch on what Ashton said, if John Cena wins the Rumble, it might be just almost like a tick box for his last year. Because he's won it twice, right?
won it twice.
So if he wins it, he ties Steve Austin 3 times. Goes to WrestleMania. I swear if he wins the world title, he would have beat Ric Flair's
Flair,
record.
right. So they might just give it to him and say, on your way out, you know what? Respect. This is our version of the gold watch, man. Go out on top, you know?
We said that, and I was just like, I think it would be too textbook
Yeah.
for that
Yeah,
to
it's
happen.
boring,
And
man.
I don't feel like if their viewership had down by 49%, listen, it's gonna go lower. If that's what it's gonna be, they
boring.
need to think
It's
about
boring.
that. Exactly, their writers need to stay on top of this.
Triple H has been inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame for
About time.
2025. The cerebral assassin had no idea this was happening because a lot of people were giving him still like, oh, I've inducted myself into the Hall of Fame. No, this was done above him. Nick Khan, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and Stephanie McMahon all surprised him at this big summit, wrestling summit, whatever meeting, whatever they were having. Let's go to you first, Kinetic. How well deserved is this?
Very well deserved. I don't like Triple H as a wrestler. Let's get that straight. No, as a heel, amazing. Because I always tuned in to watch him lose. But in terms of him being like, the greatest or one of the GOATs, like in terms of his peers at the time, he wasn't better than none of them.
Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
his role in the Montreal Screwjob, you are always in my red book or my black book, right? However, no, I'm being honest with you. I don't look at them man the same, innit? He's an op. However, Hall of Fame definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, I will never take the man has put in work. He's given us classics, legendary moments. You look at what he's doing behind the business. Like, in terms of just his longevity, he deserves it. Like, I don't like him, but but I will never like oppose it. Like, congratulations to him, man. He
Ace.
deserves it.
Triple H is one of your guys, man.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. He wasn't, especially like his era. He wasn't the main guy. He wasn't Austin. He wasn't The Rock. No. But without him, these men wouldn't have been as good as they are. You know what I'm saying? You needed that op, and he was the perfect op, man. Yeah. I'll always remember. I don't know if we're talking about favourite moments.
Let's do it.
That moment when he came back from the injury.
The quad
injury, and the crowd was
going
nuts.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember that because I remember when that was the two-man power trip. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I thought it was so funny. Like,
I think that might have worked out if it just got cut short early. I thought
it was a very entertaining. Him and Austin just going around being absolute arseholes. But yeah, I think he's done so, especially for what he's done. He deserves it for what he's doing today. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, over the years, without him, we wouldn't have had the greats that we have today. Like, he was the perfect op. Like, could draw heat. Like, amazing heel. I didn't really like when he was face at all, but when he was a heel, you hated him, like, despicable.
I'm going to go around and ask everybody. You can't have the same answer, though. You're going to change the answer. What was your favourite Triple H match? What comes to your mind when you hear
my favourite Triple H match? I remember, I don't know, it was definitely a pay-per-view, but then that was the first time I saw him fight with a sledgehammer. It was him and Steve Austin. And this was
the
ago.
The 2 out of 3
stages of hell.
3 stages of hell match.
No way. I think it was No Way Out.
Yeah, it was
No Way Out.
Yeah.
Because I remember
that was a great match.
That was on Box Office, and I weren't allowed to watch it, and I got in trouble by my mum because of the Sky bill. And I didn't even get to watch the full. I kept sneaking downstairs like to come and put it on.
The last match was the cage match, wasn't it?
It was a steel cage,
and then the last match.
When his head got bust open, I was like, "Oh my god! Like, this is like so crazy. I don't believe I witnessed this." That's the first thing.
What would you say, Ace?
Mine, I always refer back to Triple H Undertaker 2. I was there.
Yeah, you were there live.
I was there, and it was insane. One of my favorite wrestling memories of all time. Shawn Michaels was the special guest referee.
But Michaels, he carried that. He made that match.
I swear that was their third WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
So that was their third, yeah.
You said 2, so I thought it was the one before that.
Because they had two back. They had
you mean back to back.
Got you. Yeah. That match was hard.
Sick match. Amazing match.
I can't say the last two. I'm going to go with Royal Rumble 2000.
Absolutely. That would have been my choice. But I'm going to choose that. I have to choose a different answer now. But yeah, that was going to be my choice.
And that was on Channel 4,
That's a classic, bro. That's a classic match.
Amazing
Cactus
match.
Jack, Triple H, Royal Rumble 2000, yes.
I would have said the End of an Era Hell in a Cell match. I think, like, childhood-wise, I'd say the Batista and Triple H match at WrestleMania.
21.
Yeah, 21. But the whole build as well, like, it was really good. It was like how stories are told now, like slow builds. Yeah, Triple H.
Because you took my answer, I'm just going to go for a throwback that a lot of people won't remember. But it was Triple H versus Duke the Dumpster Josie. Do you remember? They had a match in your house, bro.
You got to relax.
Bro, no. And he wasn't Triple H at the time. He was Hunter or something.
Yeah, you got to relax.
But, bro,
I was going to say,
that match is not even supposed to be good, you know? It's a classic.
I'm going to say something.
Check it out.
You see those in your house,
Duke
those in your house
the
events,
Josie
bro.
versus Triple H. In your house, something. I don't know.
Those in your house events, there's some gems in those.
There's some classics in there, bro.
Yeah, but not that one though.
Okay.
I've actually got one. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, how come no one said Shawn Michaels? Yeah. Oh yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. In 2002. Yeah. That's a classic. Yeah. I should have said that. All right. As you can see, guys, at the table, there's some buzzers next to you. All right. We're gonna do a short quiz. First to 10 gets it right. First to 10 answers gets it right.
What's the prize?
I'm bad at this.
What's the prize, my bro?
The prize is my love.
Okay. That's a good prize.
Yeah.
No Rumble tickets or Mania tickets.
And the budget didn't stretch.
Not even a bag of sweetie.
I've got a few questions here. First to 10 wins, and then we wrap up. Okay. You are Team Raw, Kinetic, and Ash. And Ace and Nikki, you are Team SmackDown. Right?
Let's go.
Okay.
Right, and this is a Royal Rumble themed quiz. So it's just Royal Rumble winners. We just talk about Royal Rumble winners, right?
Okay.
Let's go with the first ever women's Royal Rumble winner. Who was the first ever women's?
Bailey. No, it wasn't Bailey.
You were wrong. Is
Oscar.
Has it stopped working? Can you do it again? Hey, it was working. It's okay. There we go.
There you go.
Oscar.
That's correct.
Oscar.
1992 Royal Rumble winner.
Ric Flair.
That's correct. She got there first. 2006 Royal Rumble winner.
Rey Mysterio.
That is correct.
Oh wow.
That is the truth as well.
2004 Royal Rumble winner.
Chris Benoit.
That is correct.
What?
Yeah, so that was WrestleMania 20, innit? Yes.
So we got, is this 3-1 at the moment?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's 3-1.
Hurry, this is you.
Don't
Man.
say hurry up. Where's the support?
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
The winner of the first ever 50-man Royal Rumble, it took place in Saudi Arabia.
Braun Strowman.
Was it? Oh, I was going to say Braun Strowman. I swear to God.
I think she got there first.
Sorry,
you know.
sorry.
Braun Strowman was our answer.
Yeah, 3-2. First ever 40-man Royal Rumble winner.
Oh,
Alberto Del Rio.
That is correct. 4-2.
hey, stop looking at me like that.
How many Royal Rumble winners won the Royal Rumble, right? So, yeah, sorry. How many Royal Rumble winners never main evented a WrestleMania?
Never.
So they won it that year,
They
but
won it
didn't
that
go
year,
on
but
to main event. So when I say main event,
Oh.
it's not just main event, but didn't even have a world title match. So they won the Royal Rumble, but there was no world title match
Since it started,
since it started.
Started. Oh,
I'm gonna
hell
say-
no.
3.
That is correct.
Hey!
Can you name the three?
Hogan. I mean, Hackshaw Jim Duggan.
Yep.
I know the other one.
Think 89.
I know it. I know the answer.
For those of you listening, I wasn't born
89?
in 89
Big John Studd.
to support
no,
this
I wouldn't.
answer.
And 1999.
Oh,
Vince McMahon.
Visit Man, yeah. But you got that answer. You got that
there you
answer. So maybe a 4-3. 4-3.
Okay, all right.
4-3 at the moment. Oh, you guys are...
Vince is a madman. Vince won the
No,
Royal
it's
Rumble.
true. The fact that he won is crazy.
It's mad.
It's very mad.
Vince is mad. It's like, you not go out and wrestle for 2 hours.
very
I'm gonna,
entertaining.
No, but
though.
in his he was wham. Oh, yeah.
he won the Royal Rumble.
And he
That's
was
mad.
wedged that year.
Who won the Women's Royal Rumble in 2021?
Charlotte.
No, that's not... That's
No,
not
it
correct.
wasn't. Oh my God.
Bianca Belair.
That is correct.
Hey.
So that's 5-3. The 2015 Royal Rumble winner. Men's.
2015.
Roman Reigns.
Hey, Ash is
Unfortunately.
Come on, he did his research,
He
man.
did, he did.
Is that when when he got booed out of the building?
Yeah, he got
yeah,
through
yeah.
out of the building. 6-3. We're getting close to the end. Can Ace and Nikki bring it back?
Okay.
1997 Royal Rumble winner.
Stone Cold.
That is correct. 6-4.
She's good.
1996 Royal Rumble winner.
Oh, I don't know.
Steve Austin.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I know it. I got it. I'm sorry. I know
No,
it.
that's ours. 96.
96.
Shawn Michaels.
That is
Yes.
correct.
I was going to say Undertaker.
So what's that? 6-5?
He won Steve Austin in 97, 98.
6-5.
Okay.
1994 Royal Rumble winner.
All right.
Bret Hart, Lex Luger.
That is correct.
Ah.
So that's 7-5.
7-5.
Oh, you get three. If you guys get 3 more questions, you
Okay.
won. You've won my love. Okay. That's what we're fighting for here. This is what you're competitive about. 2016 Royal Rumble winner.
Triple H. I said it first.
You both said that at the same time. I feel like I could give you both a point.
All right.
All right,
So
cool.
that is
8-7.
8-7. 2018 Royal Rumble winner.
John Cena.
That is incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Aye.
9.
When he did that
Eight?
weird, awkward walk
No,
to the ring,
9-7.
sorry.
9-7. One more, and you guys
Oh,
win
my
this.
God.
2023 Royal Rumble winner for the men's.
Drew McIntyre.
That is incorrect.
Drew McIntyre didn't win it in 2023.
Cody Rhodes.
That is correct.
We came
got my
close.
love and admiration.
Come on,
Make
come on.
Some noise for Ashton.
Sorry,
I
man.
can get
No,
it.
Ashton smashed that. He smashed that one.
That's it.
Sorry,
No, we're not doing
done.
that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's it. Yeah. Hey.
Why did Ace pat me on the back and say, well done?
No, Nicky, you wrote it. You did well.
You held it up for the team.
Ace can't remember that damn thing. That's
When
why
was
Ace,
Drew
this is
McIntyre?
why Ace is looking at me like this.
No, Drew McIntyre was 20.
2020, yeah.
Shit, I was 3 as
I
well.
feel like I didn't ask much women's Royal Rumble matches, but there was a few in there.
We didn't do predictions for the women.
Let's do predictions for the women. Yes, who's going to win the women's Royal Rumble
Don't
match?
say Rhea Ripley.
Let's start with you, Nikki, and we go down this way.
You see, I don't like the fact that Bianca Belair's in the tag team, so I want her to win it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair for Nikki. But that's for who you want to win. Who do you actually think is going to win?
Who do I actually think is going to win? Ew, not Tiffany. Nah, Belair, man.
Belair?
She has to turn.
Becky Lynch is my
Becky Lynch.
You think she come back?
I don't know, you know.
Ashton?
Charlotte Flair.
I think Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte Flair's going to come back and she's going to be more like Ric Flair. I think her gimmick is going to be like styling, profiling. You saw the vignette. She was in a
promo.
yacht. She was in a yacht getting pulled.
Okay,
in a
yeah,
boat.
yeah,
She's going to be like Ric Flair
I
now.
know. She
Like
got-
there was like before. She always had references to her father. You know.
Do you think she can pull that off?
She can
though?
pull it off.
Character-wise.
Yeah, she can
But
pull
she
it off.
needs it
Her
to
dad
come
is
back.
Ric Flair.
Yeah, but
She
that
can pull
don't.
it off,
Yeah,
man.
but look at the wire, innit? Neyman's dad was Weebay, but he couldn't kill nobody.
I hear that. But I think she does have a bit of flair in it. In her.
Well, you've heard Biggie's son rap?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
do you know
But
what?
this is Charlotte Flair though. I think she could do it.
I'm just saying, innit?
No, that's a good point. What
You
you're
are
saying.
not okay.
Ladder match.
Yeah, Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. What you guys got? It's got to be Cody, right?
I really want Kevin Owens to win.
So do I. I
No,
love
it's
ladder
not gonna
I think
matches.
that'd be a big mistake.
I've said it. I'm not
I
a
think that'd be a
Kevin
big
Owens
mistake.
fan, so I want him to lose every
Cody
match.
needs to go into Mania as the champion.
He does. I like
I think
Kevin Owens
needs
though.
it more than Cody.
Nah, Kevin.
What happens after that with Kevin Owens?
This is Netflix.
Okay.
This is different audience.
I
You
think
know what I'm saying?
Sami Zayn might be involved somehow.
You see the days of that the booking for the wrestling mark. Them days are done now. Netflix. They got to compete with Stranger Things and The Crown and
Squid Games.
Squid Games. You know, they got to think about. They got to be on that level. It's Cody, man. It's got to be Cody. Do you think The Rock is going to interfere in the Royal Rumble? Is he going
Please
to
don't.
show up and eliminate Roman Reigns?
No.
I don't see
can't.
The Rock coming back.
No, he can't.
Okay. Nobody cares about this match, but 2 out of 3 full match WWE Tag Team Championship DIY.
What do you mean no
versus
one
Motor City
cares?
Machine Gun.
What do you mean?
No, but the
They
thing
say,
is,
they say 2005, bro.
What do you mean? Hey, listen, I am a nostalgia merchant,
No one
yeah.
cares, man.
When I saw this match, I said, "That's me."
Yeah, don't get me wrong. The match is gonna be lit. They're gonna
that's
go in.
me,
They're gonna
fam.
go in. But
What? Man said, "No one cares."
cares.
Oh no,
No.
no! I'm going to the shop. I'm buying Doritos. I'm
okay.
you see, Connect, he loves TNA and that. He loves that. He
Oh
loves that,
no,
so.
because after Ace really got me thinking last week about like the future of tag team wrestling. I was not even the least bit thrilled when I heard it. I was just like, alright,
What's going on?
Even the 2 out of 3 falls things.
Nah, these
nice
men are
spin
going. These
for a
men are
tag
going
team.
to cook.
They are gonna
Yeah.
cook. They will
Food.
cook.
Yeah, it's a nice spin for a tag team,
What do you
but it
mean,
was
nice
like,
spin?
okay. I was like, when it
Nah.
comes, it
Get them
comes.
to-
Yeah,
Nah,
when it
man.
comes, it comes.
Nah, man, I thought I was among family, man.
And last question: what surprises are you expecting? What? Okay. Do you think Big E's gonna show up?
Should I tell you mine?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm gassed about Dolph Ziggler in the Royal Rumble.
Because
That's
of TNA.
that's my guy.
You know what? One thing about you see this man here from I know him innit.
From
Dolph
early. He
Ziggler
loves
from
Dolph.
early.
He
He's
loves
consistent.
Dolph.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah. Nick Namath, you mean? He won't be called. He won't be called. Nick
What do they
Namath.
call him? Nick Namath when if he comes and
Yeah, I think they will.
Oh,
I think
that's
they'll drop the
good.
Dolph Ziggler.
He's gonna use his real name.
Probably.
Now you have been. You see, have you met him?
Yeah, we
Okay.
interviewed him. We
Good.
interviewed him. Yeah, we interviewed him.
Good. You
my
put food
guy.
on his table.
Do you think he'll be in the Rumble?
I don't think so.
Why?
I think Jordan Grace will be in the Rumble. Jordan Grace, she's coming from TNA. She'll be in the Rumble. She'll probably be till the end. She'll probably get there quite far.
She
So
could
you-
win.
Do you not think there'll be no
She might win, you
Yeah.
know.
no TNA guys in the men's Royal Rumble then? is what
Joe
you're saying?
Henry.
Joe Henry.
Joe Hendry
Yeah.
probably, yeah. I believe, yeah, Joe
Yeah.
Hendry. Good shout.
Okay.
Surprises.
Biggie? No.
Nah.
No, Nikki Bella.
Do you guys think you were going to see Penta and John Cena do a face-to-face? And John Cena goes, "You can't see me." And he goes, "No!" What did he say? Zero! Monero! Whatever he says.
Don't be silly.
It would be nice. I think it would be a nice little.
No,
That's going to happen, right? They have to do that.
absolutely not.
They will.
I like
This is
Penta.
That
wrestling.
would be
I like Penta.
dumb.
Then
This
hit
is
John-
wrestling.
I'm not sold on Penta. Sorry.
Nah, Penta's cold. Yeah, you seen that yet.
I want to see
No,
John
I'm not
Cena
sold
taking
on
a
him.
Canadian destroyer.
Yeah,
That'd
well,
be
it's
great.
Mexican Destroyer now. That's what it's called now.
Mexican destroyer.
But you're right. Interesting. All right. Well, it's gonna be interesting. You guys excited?
I'm very
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna. You can't predict what's gonna happen, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, man. We'll talk more about it in the review episode. Kinetic, thank you for coming. Ashton, thank you for coming. Where can people find you on the social media platforms if anyone wants to follow you?
I am Kinetic. That's Kinetic with a K at the end. People still spell it wrong in it, but such is life. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I am Kinetic. I'm everywhere, and you can hear me on Breaking Atoms every week, which is a hip hop
Absolutely.
podcast.
Great
Check
podcast,
it out.
bro. And you, Ashton?
Yeah, you'll find me on Instagram as Ashton_Owen. And if you want to see my wrestling takes, my Instagram's wrestling take as well.
Thank you very much. Ace,
Yes. I what?
anything else before we wrap up?
No.
Nikki, anything else before we wrap up?
can't wait for Nikki Bella to come back.
Oh
But
yeah.
we'll-
Let's talk
that's
about
what I'm
that. She
saying.
called it.
She did
I
good.
said it
called
on the
it.
last
She
episode.
did, you did.
Nikki Bella will come back.
You did.
And her and John Cena are gonna have an awkward promo backstage.
In
I
the
don't-
last year.
I
yeah.
don't know where it's gonna happen, what show it's gonna happen on, but it's going to happen.
You like mess?
Yeah, she
Love
does.
a bit of
Yeah,
mess.
that's messy.
Yes.
That's messy, and I want to see it too.
Yeah. Yeah. According to the blogs, like, listen, her deal is looking sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think she'll come back on Saturday.
She has to come out. She's
Yeah.
getting divorced.
And
isn't she?
yeah. And
Well,
she
like,
looks
full
amazing.
time coming back.
I don't
We need to
know.
talk about divorces.
In
Divorces
wrestling,
make
yeah.
people work.
Yeah. Because you need the money. The money's coming
Dr.
out.
Dre got divorced, put out 2 albums in 1 year. Divorce brought Oasis back together. They need the money.
Money.
Shout out to divorces, man.
No, it's true because she
Shout
really
to divorce.
she was
Come
inducted in
in
the Hall of Fame.
Oh!
Hall of Fame, and now she's back. But then Hall of Famers do come back at the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she'll be there.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been the Kick Out. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll come back with the Royal Rumble review. Good night, everybody.
Every minute I was like, and just grabbing him, like just clawing.